Hi guys, it's Amanda. Welcome back. Today I'm here to do the weekly Oracle card reading video, and I think that I want to use the Divine Energy Oracle deck by Sonia Choquette because over the past week or so, I've been thinking a lot about divine energy, and I just keep, whenever I'm meditating or I am just kind of in a relaxed state, I keep thinking of divine energy and thinking about how to work with divine energy moving forward. And so I just feel like my spirit guides are giving me a message to use this deck. So I'm going to go with a morning contemplation card, and I like to do the one card readings, as I always say, just to give you some kind of a message or a thought to focus on for a few minutes every day over the next week. And then give me some kind of a message in the comments what working with that topic or message has brought about in your life for you, or how that has been beneficial to you. That would really help me moving forward with these, to know that someone's actually getting something out of these messages. What I'm going to do is just shuffle a few times. And then I'm going to just swipe across and pick a card. Be open to love. Be open to love. You are attracting new and positive people into your life at this time. A new cycle is bringing in fresh energy and loving influences. Helpful and uplifting people are on their way. Your divine energy is calling you to open your heart to new relationships and new opportunities. Set aside your suspicions and be receptive to the wonderful new connections appearing in your life. Your divine invitation. Allow yourself to receive the love and support of others. Go further and ask others for their help and support. If you're afraid of intimacy or fear rejection, admit it. Then take a deep breath and take the risk of opening up. You are safe, and the love coming your way is genuine. Okay, so it just sounds like the very first part, whenever I read you are attracting new and positive people into your life at this time, at first my initial reaction to that, my gut reaction to that was, maybe not people, but I myself, I'm still just staying home and I don't go out very much, so I'm not really putting myself in the place to interact with new people. But then as I read on, I thought about how staying at home brings more time for me to spend online, which I spend a lot of time online on social media and things anyway. But maybe you're not meeting new people face to face, but you're probably meeting more people online that maybe have some differences from you, or maybe some similarities to you that you never recognized before. But I think that meeting new people doesn't always have to be face to face. It can be, maybe you joined a new group on Facebook or something, and then you began interacting with new people that you weren't interacting with before. And what the divine energy around you wants you to know is that in doing that, they're putting people in your path that are going to be helpful for you in bringing about some kind of change or new perspective into your life. And sometimes we're a little bit fearful to start interacting with new people because we put our walls up and we're afraid of being hurt by other people. But maybe the online interactions are going to be easier for us to kind of keep our guards up, as well as texting or talking with someone new and finding out how a new perspective can change our worldview or our look at things. I think that gives us the comfort of being in our own homes and being able to take time and step back and really process those interactions before we react back. And I think maybe that's going to be a good thing for meeting new people in that way. Open your heart to new relationships and new opportunities. Set aside your suspicions. You have time to stop and think, about how any new messages you're receiving from any new people, maybe you're watching a lot of YouTube channels, maybe you're joining Facebook groups or starting some kind of a hobby, and that gets you into new groups or new circles of people. And maybe in the past you've been afraid to openly interact with people, but it's a lot easier to, you can still interact with people while having your walls, but what the spirit guides and the divine energy around you are asking you to do is lower that wall just a little bit so you can kind of look over the top and see what the good stuff is from the other side before you dive headfirst in and start interacting in a new way or in a new world with new people. I just kind of get the feeling that all of this time with people being more distant from others physically has given us the opportunity to enter into new relationships in a more mental or intellectual way. And I think that in doing that, it will open you up to being more open to receiving new things. And when you're more open to receiving new things in your life, that ultimately makes you more open to receiving abundance and receiving positivity and receiving love. And maybe it's money, maybe it's things, maybe it's friendships, maybe it's feelings, but it opens you up to it opens you up, it makes you more open to receiving that which you need. And I think that right now a lot of people are very negative. A lot of things online are very negative, a lot of things on the news are very negative, but what the divine energy around you, your spirit guides, your God, your goddess, your angels, whatever it is that you have around you that you feel most closely with, whatever it is that you feel closest with, they're asking you to receive love, receive new things with love instead of with negativity. Maybe just take time to figure out what the positive outcome is of any of these new things that you're encountering. Even if it is something negative, think about down the line what positive thing could come of this. And I feel like I've rambled on and on and on. I don't know if that makes any sense. Let me know in the comments below. I really feel like people don't watch these messages, but I'm hoping that eventually you do, or I'm hoping that it means something to you when you do. I would really love to hear your feedback from these videos. And that's all that I have for today. Thanks as always for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos with anyone who you think may be interested. And have a blessed day. Bye.